So a couple of weeks ago, we have an opportunity to sit with Dr. Khumalo, the legend, the one and only. And I asked him this very important question. How do you get in the zone? How do you mentally prepare yourself for 85,000 screaming fans watching every single move that you make? The answer he gives us, myself included, and the entire team, gets us all teary and sends chills just all over my body. I want to share this message with you because perhaps you can take this angle or this approach to your day-to-day life and apply it like this to fire yourself up and get into the zone. Let's get into this episode. You might be thinking, why is Bobby even mentioning a sports star climbing in front of 85,000 people, screaming fans, watching everything that he does? And here's why. If you think of the context, if I'm competing, a normal person, average Joe, if I'm competing against a millionaire, on his worst day, will I be able to outperform him on my best day? Have you ever thought about it? I got asked the question the other day and I thought, wow, that's an interesting point of view. So I'm going to attempt to answer that question from a place of coming from an immigrant child, experiencing what it feels like to grow up in poverty, to creating some degree of wealth. And here's the answer that Doc Khumalo gives me that just inspires me and just gives me a different lens and a different energy. So I ask him, sir, what goes on through your mind when you are lacing up your boots? You can hear that crowd is going. You're busy lacing up your boots, you've got your kit on, and you're about to go and perform. You're about to go and do what you do. What is the mental state and preparation? And here's what he says. He says, Bobby, I'm 12 years old. I'm walking my mom from our house to the taxi station at 4 o'clock in the morning in the roughest part of Soweto. I've got a brick in my left hand and I've got a brick in my right hand. I'm my mom's bodyguard. I need to make sure that she gets to the taxi and in the taxi safely. Now he's 12 years old. I said, I'm just looking at this. I'm processing what he's telling me. He says, Bobby, the moment I lace up my boots, I don't care if you're a Pirates defender, if you're an Argentinian defender, if you're a European defender, or if you are a soldier with a gun, I'm going past you no matter what, and I'm scoring a goal. Nothing can stop me. I'm like, fired me up. The amount of will to win right there is just, it's hard to compete against. So I say to him, you know what, after I wipe my tears away, I'm going to share a story with you, sir. He says, go for it. Here's how I get myself into the zone. So for the longest time, each and every morning, I eat one banana. And someone asked me the other day, why do I always see you starting your day with a banana? And I normally eat that banana before I get inside my office, still walking around. And let me explain to you why. We are an immigrant family. So my parents immigrated to South Africa for a better future and a better life for myself and my sister. So staying in a cold Eastern European country, exotic fruit like bananas are very scarce and obviously very expensive. So at the time, my mom could only afford, while she was working 2 jobs, to buy me and my sister a banana every Saturday, 2 bananas, because the price of that fruit was almost as expensive as meat was. So I couldn't wait for the Saturday because I could enjoy a beautiful banana. Now, many years later, I processed the information of what my mom actually had to go through working 2 jobs and making sure we've got food and we had clothes to wear, warm clothes, and go to school. The amount of sacrifice that she had to go through to give us that luxury. Man, when I eat that banana, I'm 8 years old, I'm fired up. I relate to Dr. Khumalo on an emotional level that I can't explain to you on camera, but you can only imagine the feelings that I'm getting. So here's what I want to leave you with. You are going to win your month win your quarter, win your year's goals on how you perform on your worst days. When it's not going good, or even when it's going good, find that one thing in your past that fires you up, that creates emotion, that creates that energy, that vibration around you, that you've got so much will to win. It doesn't matter who's in front of you. You are going to go through and achieve your goals. If you can connect a strong enough message to your day to day, you will definitely have a better chance of managing your state correctly and then hitting your goals, obviously, at the end of that good or bad day. If this strategy or life hack helps you, inspires you, or just gives you a different perspective, the way you say thank you is leaving us a comment, subscribing to our channel, hitting the like button. Thank you very much. Hope we leave you better than we find you. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.